let's understand difference between value type versus reference type. So value type basically the contain the value type are the value type variable, it's contain the value, and the reference type contain the reference of the contain the reference. So let's consider like y integer x is equal to 100 and string x is equal to 100. Okay, so this is the so this type called the value type, and this variable called the reference type. So the difference between value type and reference type is lies in um, what happened in uh, memory. Okay, so let's consider int x is equal to 100. Then background, the one variable is created x. Okay, and the address is 0 x 1 2 and 3. Let's consider that this is the address of this variable, and the value of the variable is 100. Then that will be store in that particular of variable. But in reference type, in the reference type what happen, so this is the one variable 0 x 1 2 3, and this is the x, and this is the stack part of memory, and this is the heap memory. Okay, so in the heap area, at runtime, the one another variable is created, and that address would be 0x 128. Okay, so actual 100 data store in heap area of memory, and the actual x variable contain 0x128. So that particular of variable pointing to heap area of memory. So the main difference is like the actual value store in the x variable, so that's why it's called the value type. Okay, but there is a x variable store the address of the variable, not the actual data. So that's why it's called the reference variable. So this is the main difference between the value type and reference type. So value type is integer, a double, float. So all the primary object, not object, all primary all primary type of variable is value type, and object are the objects, and strings are reference type. So this is the main difference.